Welcome to Virginia. I'm still on my Virginia road trip. Just got done camping for the night, and we're at our first spot, the Eagle Rock Lime Kilns. Look pretty cool, but we're gonna wait for this train to finish passing. Yeah, there we go, that's the last of it. That was a long, slow train. So I was planning this trip, I was looking for places to stop on the way home. Because yesterday I was up at McAfee Knob, and of course I stopped in Roanoke, picked up a kayak from a viewer. Now I'm on my way home. I was looking for a number of places to stop, and this popped up because I just camped a little bit further up the road here. Yeah, these are called the Eagle Rock Lime Kilns. They look pretty cool. Much cooler than they did on the satellite images and stuff. Wow. So I don't really know a whole lot of history about them. Definitely from the 1800s. Well, they got like everything in them yet too. All the old. That looks like almost like a hopper in there. Of course, a lime kiln is where they would burn limestone and turn it into lime, that white powdery stuff. And they would use it for different aspects. A lot of times farmers would spread it on their fields to neutralize any acidity in the soil. And they used it to make lime plaster and other things. Yeah, cool, look at that. And we have lime kilns back home, but they don't look like this. They look a lot different. Oh wow, yeah, you can see all the way to the other side. Cool. Oh yeah, here we have like a little trough. Yeah, that one has some kind of like a little, almost call it like a little hopper. Almost like they would lower a cart. Yeah, look, there's tracks. There's like little cart tracks here. So they would lower a cart down into there, and the burned lime would fall. So they probably, further up is where they burned the lime. And then when it was ready, it would fall down into that hopper, into the waiting cart. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we don't have ones like this back home. There's still old wood. Look at it, incorporated like wood. There's like rock. There's some wood there, and then back to rock again. Of course, these have some trees growing in them. Huh. Here's a look at the last one over there. I'm gonna assume that they load these from the top, because that's how they did it back home. They would load like the limestone and whatever else that they used to burn it with, either charcoal or maybe coal or something. I forget, but and I guess it would fall. I guess those are for air. I'm gonna guess that allows airflow in. And like I said, then they have the hopper mechanism down here. Maybe it's not a hopper, but that's just what I'm gonna call it. Oh, these are full of water. All algae. Because there's a view of all three of them. And this is what's fun about coming to new areas. You get to see new types of, historical architecture. Like I said, in my home state, Pennsylvania, I've never seen ones like this. We have lime kilns and iron furnaces and stuff, but different places in the country, they made things differently. Everything has a unique character depending on where you go. These are definitely unique. Oh, a mixture of different stones and stuff. I should try to get my flashlight maybe, huh? Yeah, I went back to get my flashlight and I just noticed there's old rail right here. We're going right through there, so it's almost like there was like a little loading dock right here. Maybe up there, because here's the modern railroad. So they would have been able to take the lime out, load it right onto the railroad. Maybe we'll take a closer look at that later, but I want to shine my light in here. Yeah, it looks like one's a little bit more modern than the others. This one has more concrete. Those have more block. Alright, so here, back to this one here. Let's see if we can see if it's shining a light in here. Oh yeah, wow. That is pretty cool. You can see the burn marks, layers. Oh wow. All the neat little brick arches in there and stuff. Cool. Yeah, wow, that was, oh yeah. Well, let's go take a peek into some of the other ones too. You can almost crawl into these, but I will refrain because that would right there would drop into the hopper is where all that water is. So I'm not gonna do that. But wow, actually, let's see if we can. Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. All right, pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set you up on that little pile of stones and then walk down here so you can see just how big these things are. Once again, the camera alone doesn't always do justice for these things, but when you see me standing next to them, then you see how big these are. So let me drop you guys off up here and I'll show you how big these are. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome place, I think. Here in the backwoods of Virginia. And there's that old rail line again. Let's just quick take a walk down here. Yeah, it kind of goes off down into there. There's some old structure there. Yeah, you got some of the... This almost looks like a loading area. Like they brought something here, and there's these... Probably some piers, held up some... Thinking maybe it went up, and then loaded into the rail cars. Guessing. There are some bolts there as well. Alright, well, I think that'll be it for here. Just a cool little stop. Right in the town of Eagle Rock. Right up there is Route 43, and the traffic you're hearing is from across the river, Route 220. Actually, I just saw something over there. There's an old railroad bridge right there going across. Yeah, there's that old railroad bridge. It doesn't go all the way across anymore. It just kind of, there's just one little span of it. So I'm not gonna walk over there, I don't think. Kind of see it there, you can see the metal frame. And I can see one of the bridge piers behind it with no metal on it, so it just goes. That's the James River there. Besides, these railroad tracks are very active, and there is an active station right down there, so I don't, with people there, so I'm not gonna head over there. Alright, just one last look at these old lime kilns though. Beautiful. They just look beautiful, that old architecture. Alright, well that'll be it then. I'm going to continue on my little road trip here back home. Just kind of be spending a lot of time driving around, you know, kind of the byways, the backways of Virginia, seeing the countryside. A lot of mountains down here. A lot of mountains back home, but my mountains are a little bit different. They're more, it's interesting, they're not my mountains, but we're from Pennsylvania. The mountains are a little bit more rounded. These are much more, have an angular look to them, so it's just kind of neat. Alright, let's get back in the Jeep and get going. Headed off to Natural Bridge State Park next.